Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome back to Dark Cloud, and the Dark Haven Castle in the Gallery of Time, and what is slowly approaching to be the end of our journey. Starting us off, between episodes, I did, again, a lot of weapon grinding. And I've got everyone's weapons ready to rank up to the next level. Partly because our ability to just buy gems, which is really nice. And partly also because of the infinite backroom access and the shipwreck, which is also very helpful. But yeah, as you can see from my gold money count down there, I spent pretty much all of my earnings on gems. But it was very helpful in ranking up weapons and things like that. So we're gonna kind of just go through here quick, starting us off. The Drain Seeker we are building up into the titular Dark Cloud. Another reason why I just wanted to go down this weapon path more than anything. Heck yeah. We got the Dark Cloud now. Very cool looking sword. Next, the Divine Beast title we are building up into the Angel Shooter. Which then gives us another weapon ability on this, Heal, which I think is just gradual HP restoration. And we can build this up further. Surprisingly, the Dark Cloud is not the final form of a weapon too, by the way. We can also continue to build it up. What is a final form of a weapon, though, is building up the Last Judgment into the Tall Hammer. Awesome. Yeah, and the Tall Hammer is the last weapon in this sort of line of, Darunia weapons. Technically, it's not his best final weapon. Building up the Battle Axe is actually the way to go for that. But I might worry about that either off-screen or not at all, because I'm more than happy with the Tall Hammer, if I'm being perfectly honest. Next up, the Crystal Ring. We're gonna build it up into the Goddess Ring. Very cool. Very awesome indeed. And the Mirage, which I actually, I can't remember if I got it on screen or not. I got a weapon called the Scorpion for Gwonam, which is a staff weapon, of course, and it gives the ability to poison. So I status broke that and put it into the Mirage, so now Gwonam has the chance to poison things as he attacks them, which is very cool. And we're also going to build the Mirage up into the Terra Sword. Wicked. And lastly, we have the Snail, which we are going to build up into the Blessing Gun. Technically, I think I mentioned this already. These both go down pretty much the same path. Basically, the only difference between this path and this path is that this path skips 2 steps. But, might as well show off more cool weapons. Heck yeah. And also, we've got a few more synth spheres that I created over from various weapons. We've got a good number of gems. The game was very plentiful in giving me rubies for some reason. I've got 4 of them. But enough of that for right now. Enough about gems, enough about weapons. We have a journey to make. A journey back in time through the Gallery of Time. We had a brief look at this place in the last episode, but last episode was more about all plot all the time. Lots of cutscenes and stuff. But we need to go back in time, and we need to help out poor Seda, who gave his life to give us this opportunity, to allow us to venture into the past. Oh dear. Hey. How about you? No. You having problems there? Okay, sure. The Gallery of Time. We've got bats. We've got the dancers from the beginning of the game, which is pretty cool. kind of crazy blue-skinned evil dancers. The pitch dark key, which we're gonna need for gates. Very nice. And these, which, believe it or not, is actually our water spring for this area. So let's go ahead and give everyone a drink quick, because I forget where exactly their thirst meters are at and things like that. Yeah. I don't remember if we're going to be getting any more little treasure chests or anything like that to increase thirst meters. Or if I missed some somewhere or something like that. Oh, there's the exit. There's a big clock with no hands. Use item with square. So we're gonna need to do something with that to move onward through the dungeon. Mine on. Okay, very good. Fishing bait that I will gladly sell for money. Map. Oh, hello. How about don't? Actually, I think... I've got anti-curse amulets. I think a lot of things in this dungeon can curse you, so it makes sense to put that in my active item. But at the same time, I don't think I really care too much about the curse. It's not that detrimental of a status effect, really. So we're gonna, just thinking about it, we're gonna put an auto repair powder up here, just in case. An item that I have not used all game, or really needed all game, but I decided to buy a few of them while I was doing weapon grinding. And you can only stack one up at a time, but if our weapon breaks, or is about to break, the auto repair powder should go off and fix it right away for us. It's just a just-in-case sort of thing. But hey, we got the clock hands, which is our gate key for the dungeon. And we still have Atla. The Gallery of Time and Darkhaven Castle do not have, like, a traditional georama like the other dungeons. Hello, big chest. Do I have a key? I do not. So, force it open. You're an explosion. You are! Hooray! Get ourselves an antique sword. Alright. Oh, money. Cool. I need money. I like money. Once I find more of the Atla and kind of finish off this floor, I will show off the Georama. And yeah, we're cursed, but we cannot exchange our equipped weapon. But our equipped weapon is totally awesome anyway, so why would we want to switch off of it? Unless we're going to do weapon grinding. Give me, please. Soap, thanks, I guess. I think some stuff in this dungeon can also make you gooey, so that does help. Hello. Let us hop. Yay. I enjoy hopping cats. This is the locked door, so we need to use our pitch dark key. Let's see what it says. There's a keyhole. Okay, cool. Nice. Get you out of here with our super awesome slingshot. Treasure. Magical crystal. And up here, of course, we have the entrance to the back room for this dungeon. A big painting is on the wall. There's a carpet in front. Use item with square. Now, here's the thing about the back room in the Gallery of Time. You are supposed to be able to access the back room with an item called the Flapping Duster, which in the original Japanese release of the game, which I think was released like a year or so before the English versions. I don't remember the exact dates. In the original Japanese release of the game, that's all fine and dandy. It works no problem. The problem is, in the English release, there's some kind of text or coding error in the game's, like, files that prevents the Flapping Duster from spawning, like, entirely. So, since I'm assuming they didn't do any kind of, like, bug fixes or stuff for the digital release of this game, and it is most likely just an exact port of the PS2 English version, I'm assuming during this playthrough, we're also not going to be able to show off the Gallery of Time backroom, because it is just totally inaccessible due to a programming oversight. It's a bit of a thing, unfortunately. Just gonna swing by here, get a drink, and restore my health, because I don't really plan on leaving the dungeon yet. In fact, considering there's no real traditional diorama, there's no town to build or anything for this area, there's not really a point to doing frequent stops outside of the dungeon, unless you need to restock items and things like that. But anyway, before we move on, we gotta show off the diorama in the dungeon, because I don't think we can actually access it outside the dungeon right now. This whole part here, the story of the East King, if I'm remembering it, was mentioned previously. This is all about collecting fragments of Seda's memory, moments in time from his past. And as we collect the fragments, we put together the moment in time, and we can see a piece of his memory. By law and my will, the crown is yours, he proclaims with his last breath. Then I begged his lifeless form. Tell me, father, what should I do as king? Not a happy start for good old Seda. But yeah, that's the whole purpose of this dungeon. We're, like, reconstructing Seda's memory and getting the full story as to what happened in the past and kinda caused all of this madness to start to begin with. It's a bit of an interesting, different take. It's a little disappointing that there's no, like, town to build or anything for this last section of the game, but I guess there doesn't really need to be. Ow, Billy, why? You were my favorite Power Ranger. Stop guarding. Oh, but I am Thunder Element, so I can't actually fight you as I am anyway. Oh well. I said, stop guarding. Oh, you have like 1 health left. Stop! Stop right now! I beg of you. Back room that we cannot access, unfortunately. So let's move on to other places, I think. So yeah, for the most part, aside from stopping on occasion to watch a memory, this whole section of the game is just gonna be kind of all dungeon all the time. There's not really anything else to do gameplay-wise. Again, that might be a little disappointing, I guess. It's considering the town building's really fun and really well put together in this game. There's a couple of gripes with it I have, but all in all, I still really enjoy it. Night of the Ceremony, okay. But this is just kind of a different take on how the diorama could work, and I think it works out pretty well. Stop. Plus, more dungeon time does give me the opportunity to sort of collect more items and things like that, and restock my money a bit. Because I did quite literally blow through all of my money buying gems and things like that. I even went and had to sell off the gold bars I had storing money in item storage to keep buying gems. Is it the most like productive use of my money? I don't really know, but funds increased a little. Oh, that's a little. We'll get back there. With our little kitty friend with her steel ability and big bucks on her weapon, we can get our money built back up relatively quickly, I think. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go. And you can go away too. Money, money, money. Big bucks money. Stop. Don't dance. What we got? The magical crystal. Okay, cool. Okay. Moving onward, we have a hole that we cannot jump over. So, Ravio time! And immediately in front of it, it looks like it's the other variety that we can still just fly over with Ravio. Okay, sure. A thunder, very cool. I'm going to use my blessing gun on you. The blessing of death. Basically a flamethrower, which is pretty awesome, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't think it's got as good of range as the other shooting weapons, of course, but it's still pretty nice. Plus, shooting weapons still work best up close anyway. Castle acquired. Heal. All in all, it kind of ends up working out. Use our pitch dark key. One more room to go here. One more Atla over there. Another thunder. Okay, I'll take it. Can always use more weapon attachments. And you go away. And you go away. I just realized why this guy being named Billy is so familiar. Because there's an electric enemy in the Mega Man Battle Network series also named Billy. Why is that? Why is the named Billy associated with electricity? I don't think I know, and I don't think I understand. Huh. Just a bit of a weird observation, I guess. I'll take it, though. Anyway, let's put our clock hands in place and move on to another floor of the dungeon. I forgot to put stuff in the Georama. Oh well. We'll do that as soon as we arrive on the next floor. Because, yeah, there's still not really a lot of a point in leaving the dungeon unless we need to do item. Oh, reduce abs. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so in that case, let's give Darunia a whirl. He doesn't need abs anymore. His weapon's all fully powered up. Just a couple parts we can put in. The moon and the castle into the night of the ceremony. Alright. Hey you, Billy, get over here. Yeah, why are you named Billy? Why are there so many why are there electric enemies named Billy? I don't get it. I don't understand. What is the reference? What am I missing? Okay. How about no? I said, how about no? You are just going to be totally fine with hopping away from me. But you got caught on the stairs, so take that. And most of these things I can just take out in one hit now, which is really nice. Well, we have a Lana gate. It looks like it's gonna need to be wind. Cool beans. Huzzah! That almost looked like I missed, but whatever. We'll take it. Oh, living armor. Okay. I should probably take care of you long range, because I'm pretty sure you are, like the statues and stuff before you, another one of those enemies that does very serious damage to weapons. And now that I'm pretty far into getting awesome weapons and things like that, I'd really rather than not breaking. I've got the auto repair powder as backup, but at the same time, Why take the risk in general? Magical crystal, okay. Gotcha. And we get... crown. Neat. Well, might as well drop by the Thirst Restorer. Thirst and Health Restorer. Poor Link is still cursed, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Do I need to come in this room? No, I have the clock hands already. I can just ignore you guys. I can't gain weapon levels or anything anyway, so why bother? True, I could always get more items and things from you, but there's no Atla in there. I don't really need to care. I don't need to care right now, and that's always a good thing. Ow. How about no? I whack you. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack you melee, if I can help it. Lana doesn't have any weapon points right now anyway, it's fine. Stone. Good to know I'm in the last dungeon of the game and I'm still getting stones. Gooey Peach. How about no? And you. Oh, poisoned. That's no good. I don't want to be poisoned. Well, I guess I don't really have to worry too much about it right now anyway. It's fine, it's fine. So I am... I do have enough time to go onto another floor, so... I might want to heal that poison. Might. Or I could just avoid using him for the next floor. That works too. Sophia acquired. Who's Sophia, you ask? Well, I suppose we should find out. Oh, and my Drance Feather broke. Okay. Whatever, though. We can finish putting together this memory. Let's see the night of the ceremony. It was the day of my crowning that I met you. Your blue eyes catch mine once, and then you vanish. Who on earth are you? Hey, good question. One that will be answered. If I had to guess, it's probably someone named Sophia, but you never know. Sophia could have just been the name of his dog. Who's to say, really? But regardless, time to head a little farther back in time. Because yeah, I don't think I pointed it out yet, but we're not going through like floors in a dungeon. We're going gradually farther and farther back in time. We are now 38 years in the past. Officially before I was born. Fun fact. And we got 2 floor sigils in this room, so might as well see if we can use them. Nope. I mean, yes, sure. That one was much less helpful. Okay. Whatever. All it's gonna be is a Synth Sphere anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But hey, our abs are full on this guy. Cool. Let's repair. I did realize I never put any kind of new accessories down, but that's fine. Attack, MP, Thunder, Wind, Holy, Undead, and Bird. I wanna say... Tobas gives us attack, and it gives us Undead and Bird. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm starting to remember more and more of exactly what all of these gems do. 'Cause... yeah, I spent a lot of time with them. Pearl does Thunder and also more Undead. And I guess let's just put a couple more of these down here, I guess? I don't know, should I put a Synth Sphere on? Does it really need it? We'll save that. Upgrade! Cool beans. Still need lots more stats, though. Lots more things. That's fine, though. It's fine. Maybe we'll put a Synth Sphere on it anyway. Just cuz. But we'll save that for the next level up. Hey, you. Get out of here. Right. I forgot to put my Drance Feather back on. Cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, Mimic. You would. Actually, can I upgrade my weapon while I'm cursed? I don't know if that limits me. Would rather not. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would rather not. Go away. Go away. Clock hands. So we can move on whenever we want to now. I suppose this will probably end up being the last dungeon area of this episode. Time is running a little short. Map. Okay, cool. The exit's over there, so let's explore this big chunk of area down this way first. How about no? How about don't? Good. Thanks. I appreciate it. And get rid of you from a semi-safe distance so I don't break my weapons on you. Get out of here. Have an atlet to grab. So let's do that. Neat. We found the minister. And we need to fly. Whoosh. We did it. We flew. And you can go away. More stones. Gee, thanks. I need my stones in late game. How did you know? Anti-freeze amulet. Gotcha. And a Mimic. Not gotcha. Yeah, I should repair, whatever. It's important. Get rid of you. Alright, more atlet to grab. We get bed. And also Reunion in the Storm. Oh. And another Mimic. How about don't? God, Mimics. Mimics will never not be annoying. I hate it. I hate them. And this is an empty room, it looks like. Cool. So that means we can go to that last area up there and make sure we've got all of our stuff. Swap back to Ravio. Zip our way back over here. Isn't this an amusing sight? A rabbit in a helicopter pack with a gun flying his way through an evil castle while literally traveling through time. It's pretty interesting. Ah, that magic crystal that I don't think we really needed. But whatever. And another Mimic. Beautiful. Ah, but the blessing gun can be upgraded now. Okay. Let's do that quick. Let's see. Just need fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Well, these do provide fire, so I think we've got plenty of them. Let's do an ice and 2 thunders, I guess? Sure. Not really much point in putting a synth sphere on this one since its main stats are already maxed out. Yeah, that looks good. Huzzah! Now... Oh, fire and thunder are good. We just need ice, wind, and holy, which I'm assuming we also need to get those up to 30. What do you think, Curse Dancer? You think collapse on the floor and disappear? Me too. Alright. But, with one last, quick, putting of things in place for the Georama, put the minister in his spot, and put the bed in its slot, I'd say that's going to be it for right now. Already made some good progress through the dungeon. We're gonna touch the clock face, and we're gonna get the heck out of here for the moment. Whoosh! Away we go! Whoops. I hit the wrong thing. Oh well. I guess I need to waste an escape powder now. It's fine. My bad. Anyway, that's gonna be it for right now. Next time we will continue putting together Seda's memory and learning more about the tragic tale that started this whole thing. Until then, though, this is your good friend Sparky signing off, and I will catch you later. Adios. Have I mentioned before how much I love time travel shenanigans in games? Because I do.